Hello and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019 with me, Mr. Grantu, and episode 22 of Monaco. And well, I've just about recovered from yesterday's episode, Champions League semi-final. If you've not seen it already, I really suggest you go and check it out. Definitely the most dramatic episode I've done on the whole channel so far. Absolutely insane. Anyway, we turn our attention back to the league today. We've got Marseille first of all, and then Reims, I believe, in the second match. And quite simply, we find ourselves in a situation whereby if we win either of these games, we will be champions. If we have a look at the table, then we can see we've already qualified for the Champions League. PSG have just about recovered after their disastrous mid-season form, and they're probably going to end up finishing second. Not that they really deserve it, but they're not going to win the title once again as long as we can see off one of today's opponents. Um, the most PSG can get is 9 points, which would put them on 84 points. So, quite simply, win one more game this season, hopefully today, and we will be champions. So, the team is going to be the one that just about did the business in the Champions League semi final with a few changes, mostly in defence, just due to fitness. No one's particularly fit, but I've dropped everybody who's below below 90% fitness. So that means Henriks and Bareka come in for Mendy and Zadibi. We've also put Mamana back in for Glick after his actions last time out. But otherwise, everyone's on a 7, above a 7 rating. Overall, Alexander Golovin, the only person who's not, and his heroics in those Champions League semi-final legs is probably going to do enough to just about tip him over. But Marseille are the opponents today, and quite simply, they've been one of the best teams in the league this year. I think they're going to qualify for the Champions League, which they fully deserve. I do feel a little bit bad for Lyon missing out because they've kind of got a bit raided by other teams, whereas Marseille have kind of only strengthened their squad, but they are going to probably get the last Champions League place. Um, but all we're really concerned about is that if we can beat them today, we will be champions. Well, I'm looking for a slightly more defensively solid performance than against Liverpool in at Anfield. That was sketchy at best. Here's Scott with a free kick. Can he give us a, a lead? Nope, he can't. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? That would have certainly made things a bit easier. Settled the old nerves. I think even if we lose this match, it's done. I don't think we're gonna fail to win um, every single one of our remaining games. Whether it's today, whether it's in the second game, who knows? I think we will be having our second successive title. Well, ball cleared. Barreca's got it though, looking for Pellegrini. Um, is Marseille slightly coming forward there? No, Mamana's won it. And once again, very end-to-end stuff. But Skov has it on the right, looks for a ball in. Golovin goes for the shot. Pellegrini can't follow up. Golovin trying to use some of his Champions League heroics in the league. Throwing from Henriks from the right, headed away by Kalito Kara, and Golovin's there. I thought he was going to take a shot there, and Jack Clark is the one to dispatch it in the end. Oh yeah, Jack Clark's playing instead of Balde. I forgot about that. I thought it was just the defence where I'd swap people around. No, Jack Clark's starting as well, as you can see, because he just scored his 13th goal of the season, because Balde was lower than 90% conditioning as well. So there you go. I don't think I really have recovered from that Liverpool match. We have the lead through a man who I forgot was even playing, and that means at the moment we will be champions if we can keep it up. Pellegrini flicks it on, looking for T. Elements, who may have well been offside, doesn't really matter. Nothing actually happens from that. Well, perhaps Marseille are not done yet. Nope, straight back to our defence. Clark going to be suspended for the next game. I don't think he really cares. Takes a shot. Could have been great. Or Jack Clark, he's definitely hungry for another goal. He's found Pellegrini, doesn't get an assist or a second goal. Great chance for Pellegrini, but not a second goal. That looks like it's going to be it. 3 minutes of injury time to go. And, well, a late chance perhaps for Marseille. Come out to Dalbert. He's going to cut inside. Sanson with a shot. Finds a Campos. Flicks it across to Shellac, I think, and Mario Balotelli heads in. Looks like he's offside. It is offside. We do get away with it, and with 2 minutes left, this is. We're probably going to win the league here. I mean, it doesn't really matter if they end up equalising because we'll probably, we'll win the next game anyway. Lopez forces a save from Mandanda, and I think that's that. We escape just again. Golovan's in, looking for a second, doesn't get it off. Neither does Pellegrini, and it's just a question of when the referee feels like blowing his whistle. Um, Barreca going forwards. Here's Clark, nothing doing, and I think there we go. That's it. A little bit of a weird end. Um, Monaco won, Marseille nil, and for the second successive year, we are champions of France. It was never really in doubt. They had no shots on target apart from that Balotelli one that was ruled offside. Yeah, brilliant. I also appear to have subbed Falcao on. I meant to sub on Tonali. Um, Thanks, interface. Well, perhaps not the most dramatic way to go about it, but at the end of the day, it was kind of inevitable. It's been kind of inevitable for quite a few months of the season now, and we do get our second straight title. It's a treble because we won the Coupe de la Ligue and the Trophy de Champions as well, of course. The board very, very pleased with us. It really is just a domination between us and PSG. Nobody else getting a look in for quite a while. And apparently Thomas Tuchel wants to sign Benjamin Henriks. Well, yeah, good luck with that one, mate. It's going to cost you quite a lot of money. Okay, well, we're going to go forwards just the one day. I'm going to rest everybody. We are going to play a rotated side. We'll play Reims. Why not? Hopefully, it'll be a little bit more of an action-packed game for us. And then, obviously, I will be playing these off screen in the next episode. The final episode of the season will be that Champions League final against Tottenham, as our Champions League exploits have left us a flush with cash. We find ourselves considerably above the financial fair play threshold. Um, I, the early season worries well and truly unfounded now, and it means we'll be able to have a lot more of a relaxing summer, I think, and spend some of that money on some more expensive players in the forward areas. It's also allowed me to upgrade the junior coaching budget and the youth facilities as well. I've left the facilities sort of as they were at the start of the game. I think I improved youth recruitment, but otherwise everything was just sort of left as it was due to our financial restrictions. I didn't want to spend anything extra, but now we can definitely afford to. So, with the league wrapped up, the last few matches of the season give us a chance just to keep everybody happy, keep everybody hopefully as injury free as possible. So we're going to be lining up with a bit more of a rotated side than normal for this one. Subasic is going to be in goal. Barreca and Henrik's going to stay at fullback. Badiashile and Glick in central defence. Maria is going to be starting on the left. Rongier and Tonali in the middle with Lopez on the right. Almada is going to be playing attacking midfield today with Gabels up front. Frankly, I just don't see much point in playing Falcao anymore because he's been pretty poor and he's just not going to be here next season. So, what's the point? I would play Masanego in games like this, but he is unfortunately injured. He's going to be out for 2 more months. So he's going to miss the rest of the season, which is a shame. I have, however, put Johan Jack, who's one of our first year regens, on the bench. He's not quite first team ready yet, but I think maybe give him a little taste of first team football at the end of the match would be nice. Well, not ideal at all. An injury early on for Sandro Tonali, not least because I don't really want to put on any of the other midfielders. I'm going to put Bachelier on actually because he can play there, and I don't really care whether we win this match or not. Frankly, obviously I do want to win, but it's not really important, so he might as well go there. Hopefully Tonali's not too injured. He's useful for us to have in the squad. But a highlight here, Almada finds Bachelier, and we're looking. I mean, just a line of defenders from Reims trying to block us out. They're very much penned back in their first half as we do probe for an opening. Shot comes in for Bachelier, not anything on target this time. Possible chance for Reims here as they look to confuse us with their weird green kit.
Looks like they kind of look like dinosaurs in some ways. Anyway, Maria's got it here. He's found Gabels, and Gabels with a great chance for what would I think be his third or fourth goal in the senior team this season. Doesn't quite come off, and the corner will probably come to nothing. Almada tries to put it across, nothing doing. Well, clearly all the excitement was taken up by the previous episode, wasn't it? Um, Nothing happening here. We've won the league. We've won the league, but not in the most thrilling way possible. Now Bocelli is injured. Brilliant. We had too many attacking midfielders. Now we don't have any left. What? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to put Rabiot on. I mean, what? Oh dear. Um, Nothing's really happening. Almada's been dreadful. We'll move Maria into attacking midfield and then just put the kid on. He's left-footed, so he doesn't really work out there. Doesn't know the role at all, but at least something exciting might happen if he's out there. 15 minutes left. What could possibly go wrong? Well, possible chance for Reims here as they look to exploit our relatively weakened lineup, but still we press, looking to break the deadlock to get ourselves towards 90 points. And Gabels, it's bounced kindly for him, and what a finish from William Gabels and Johan Jack making his debut with the first team. Gets himself an assist. He didn't really do much for it, just headed it forwards. A mistake by the defender. And a great finish from Gabels, who's playing his way into contention for that second striker role next season if we do not sign a top class replacement for Falcao. It said it was his 10th goal this season, but I think it's because it's counting his appearances in the youth team, or the reserve team rather, as goals. Badiashile heads over late on, would have put a bow on it. But I think he's only scored like 3 or 4 goals for the actual first team. The rest of them been for the reserves. But yeah, good finish from him. Subasic is nearly going to cause us a defensive calamity there. Just about gets away with it. Of course, he's playing one of his final matches for the club. And Jack, who got an assist early on, nearly gets himself a goal. He's not really suitable for that role. Um, needs to be playing on the right, really, but we just chucked him in there. And he certainly made an impression on his debut, and that is it. 1-0 win. Not very exciting, just like the Marseille game wasn't very exciting, but it doesn't really matter. Um, we wrapped up the league with the last match, and everything else from now on is just about keeping up morale, keeping up fitness, making sure we don't get any injuries before that Champions League final. And on the subject of injuries, let's have a look and see. Tonali, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. He's going to miss the Champions League final. Great to see. Bachelier, he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. He's going to miss the Champions League final as well. Um, so kind of a little bit of an issue there. Obviously, neither of them were starters for us, but Tonali definitely somebody I would want on the bench. Ronnie Lopez wants a new contract. He wants £135,000 a week. Yeah, that's you've got to be kidding me. Sack your agent, mate. I don't even care who he's got on his books, and if that comes back to haunt me, I probably should have checked that really. Has he got anyone good? Dusan Tadic? No. Hudson Odoi? He's got Andy Robertson on. Well, I mean, we'll just have to give them. There's a lot of English players, a lot of British players. I don't think it's going to matter. I'm not going to give you £135,000 a week. You are not. You probably should be on more than £20,000. Granted, but you are not worth £135,000 a week, considering you're not even a starter for us. That is going to be the end of the episode there. We've got 2 league matches left to play. Complete dead rubbers, really, as far as we're concerned. Um, could be interesting for Bordeaux, though, because they could potentially still qualify for Europe. Probably not the Champions League, though. At the bottom, it's getting a little bit interesting because Toulouse and Auxerre are definitely going to have to at least face the relegation playoff. Guignon are probably going to join them. But other than that, not really much that is happening, at least nothing that concerns us. Our focus firmly on the 30th of May and the Champions League final against Tottenham, which is what we will be looking at next time. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you do not miss that all important Champions League final. and I will see you hopefully for that next time.